Okay, children, we will continue. Due to some network problem, that video was stopped. Okay. Crescent अपन डिस्कस कर रहे थे. Crescent means curved part of a circle. मीन्स अपन बोलते हैं ना क्रिसेंट मून है आज, तो सिर्फ आधा या थोड़ा सा चांद का जैसे एक पार्ट दिखता है, लाइन दिखती है, जैसे न्यू मून डे को स्टार्ट होता है मून जब, तो उसको क्रिसेंट मून बोलते हैं. तो क्रिसेंट मीन्स कर्व्ड पार्ट ऑफ अ सर्कल, थोड़ा सा ऐसा. आपने ज्योग्राफी में शेप्स ऑफ द मून ड्रॉ किया होगा ना, उसमें क्रिसेंट मून आपने देखा होगा. स्क्रॉनी, स्क्रॉनी का मतलब होता है एक्सट्रीमली थिन. ग्रोन, ग्रोन का मतलब होता है टू मोन इन पेन. ग्रोन आपको आ गया ना एक बार. हाँ, ग्रोन का मतलब होता है म्हणजे एकदम करहाना, दर्द में करहाना बोलते हैं ना, उसको ग्रोन बोलते हैं. स्कैम्पर, टू मूव क्विकली विथ शॉर्ट लाइट स्टेप्स. तो आशा करती हूँ आपको ग्लॉसरी समझ में आ गई है, और ग्लॉसरी के तहत आपको सेंटेंस बनाना है, जैसे कि स्वैम्प. सो देर विल बी स्वैम्प एरिया नियर माई हाउस व्हेन रेन कम्स. स्लिमी, वी शुड वॉक केयरफुली इन द स्लिमी एरिया. ओके. ग्रम्बल, व्हेन वी आर सिक वी मेक अ ग्रम्बलिंग साउंड. अपन जब बहुत बीमार रहते हैं तो अपन ऐसे साउंड करते, तो when we are sick we make a grumble sound. Mutter, some people have the habit of muttering when they are angry. Okay, तो ऐसे इस तरीके से आपको करना है दोस्तों. तो मैंने अभी तक भी देखा है कि ग्लॉसरी के सेंटेंसेस आप लोग बनाते नहीं हो, तो दैट इज़ नॉट अ गुड पार्ट ऑफ योर जॉब. But what to say, now due to COVID we are unable to reach to you, so you are taking advantage of that. So let's see what we have in this Frog Princess. This is a fairy tale, and all fairy tales have secret message for the reader. So does this one. Means all the fairy tales have one or something or the other message for the reader. So they are telling even this story has a message. So, long ago, the Tsar of Russia had three handsome sons. Tsar means a landlord, big person, maybe king of Russia had three handsome sons. Handsome बॉयज़ को ज़्यादातर अगर बॉयज़ गुड लुकिंग है तो हैंडसम बोलते हैं, गर्ल्स को ब्यूटीफुल बोलते हैं. तो मेक ए नोट ऑफ इट दैट वेन एवर वी टॉक अबाउट द ब्यूटी ऑफ द बॉयज़ वी हैव टू यूज़ द वर्ड हैंडसम. One day, when he thought they were old enough, he called them together. When he thought that they are big, so he called them together. So, what he said to them, I long to have some grandchildren before I die, he said. So, it's the time for you to marry, dear sons. So, he was longing to have some grandchildren. He had a wish to play with them. So, before I die, he said, so it's time to marry you, dear sons. We will do you as you ask, father. Dear father, they replied, but you must tell us who you want us to marry. Okay, we are ready to agree with you. We agree with you. But definitely you have to tell us before the marriage that whom are we going to marry. The Tsar smiled. Take your bows and arrows into the fields beyond this palace. Loose one arrow and wherever it falls there look for your bride. For all the three sons he told to take your bow and arrows at the back beyond this palace and lose one arrow, and wherever that arrow will fall there you have to look for bride. So they agreed. They went, and let's see what happens afterwards. So this is in the next page 132. The three princes bowed politely and went to the fields. They bowed to their father, and there each one shot one arrow from his bow. Bow is तीर. तीर नहीं, तीर कमान. तीर म्हणजे arrow होता. तो तीर कमान में से एक एक तीर उन्होंने छोड़ा. The eldest son arrow landed in a nobleman's courtyard and his daughter picked it up. सबसे बड़े लड़के का जो एरो था वो एक नोबल मैन के कोर्टयार्ड का मतलब होता है आंगन. कोर्टयार्ड का मतलब होता है आंगन. आंगन में गिरा और उसकी लड़की ने उठाया. The second son arrow landed in a rich merchant's garden where his daughter picked up. दूसरे जो बेटा था उसका एरो एक व्यापारी के गार्डन में गिरा तो उसकी बेटी ने उठाया. तो एक नोबल मैन था, एक रिच मर्चेंट था. तो अभी थर्ड वाला बच्चा है. तो लेट्स सी व्हाट ही डिड. बट द एरो ऑफ प्रिंस आइवान, द यंगेस्ट सन, फ्लू इनटू द एयर एंड लैंडेड इन अ स्वैम्प. आखिरी जो प्रिंस था उसका एरो हवा में जाके स्वैम्प में गिरा. स्वैम्प म्हणजे एकदम दलदल में गिरा. He chased it until he found a frog sitting on a leaf holding his arrow in her mouth. तो वो जैसे ही एरो गिरा उसके पीछा किया तो पता चला कि एक जो फ्रॉग लीफ में बैठा था, लीफ के ऊपर बैठा था या बैठी थी, बिकॉज द स्टोरी इज फ्रॉग प्रिंसेस, सो बैठी थी, होल्डिंग हिज एरो इन हर माउथ. उसके माउथ में उसका एरो पकड़ के वो बैठी थी. फ्रॉग फ्रॉग गिव मी बैक माई एरो, ही डिमांडेड. सर्टनली इफ यू विल प्रॉमिस टू मैरी मी. हाँ, फ्रॉग को वो बोलता है मुझे मेरा एरो दे दो. तो फ्रॉग क्या डिमांड करता है? पक्के में दे दूंगी अगर आप प्रॉमिस करते हो कि आप मेरे से शादी करोगे. अग, मैरी अ स्लिमी फ्रॉग? हट, फ्रॉग से क्या मैं शादी करूंगा? Yet I must obey my father, so Prince Ivan put the frog in his pocket and returned home. लेकिन फिर भी मेरे पिताजी का कहना तो मानना पड़ेगा ना. सो उसने क्या किया, वो फ्रॉग को उठाया, पॉकेट में डाला और घर पे आ गया. लेटर Tar's eldest son married the nobleman's daughter, the middle son married the rich man's daughter, and the poor Prince Ivan married a frog. Presently the Tar called his sons together again and said, I wish to see which wife can sew the best. Let them each make me a fine shirt by tomorrow. The two elder princes went happily to their wives, but Prince Ivan went sadly away and the frog hopped over him. Why are you upset, my prince? What troubles you? She croaked. My father wants you to sew him a shirt by tomorrow. Is that all? Go to bed, husband. Leave this to me. The prince went to sleep and the frog hopped at the doorstep. She cast off her frog skin and turned into Vasilisa, the wise, a beautiful and clever princess. She clapped her hands and cried, Come, my trusted maids, get to work and sew me a fine shirt fit for a king, just as my father was. तो जब वो प्रिंस सोने को चला गया तो ये फ्रॉग डोर स्टेप पे गया हॉप करके. उसका छोला जो है, स्किन जो है फ्रॉग की, वो निकाल लिया और वसालिसा नाम की एक ब्यूटीफुल प्रिंसेस में टर्न हो गई वो. और वो जब हाथ ताली बजा के अपने ट्रस्टेड मेट्स को बुलाती है और बोलती है कि एक अच्छा सा शर्ट सी के दो. Prince Ivan woke up at dawn. On the table he saw a shirt wrapped in a pretty cloth while the frog hopped about on the floor. Thankfully he took the shirt to his father, who was receiving the gift from his other sons. The eldest one laid out his shirt. This shirt is not fit for a servant, Tar said crossly. The middle son laid out his shirt and the Tar grumbled again. This shirt is not fit for the poorest peasant. Prince Ivan laid out his shirt richly embroidered in gold and silver. The Tar's eyes shone. This shirt is truly fit for a king, he exclaimed. The elder brothers went on home muttering to each other, What is Ivan's wife? She isn't a proper frog, she must be a witch. Later, Tar called his sons again. Let your wives bake some bread, he said. I wish to know who is the best baker now. Prince Ivan went home looking miserable again. The frog asked him, Why are you so unhappy, husband? My father wants you to bake bread by tomorrow morning, he replied. Is that all? Go to bed, leave this to me, she said. The brothers' wives sent an old man to find out how the frog was going to bake her bread. But the frog guessed what they were up to. She kneaded some dough and then threw it on the stove and left it to burn. The old woman ran back and told the other wives what she had seen, and they copied this exactly. Meanwhile, the frog took off her frog skin and changed into Vasilisa. She clapped her hands, her servants appeared. Come, my clever maids, get to work and bake me a loaf like the ones I used to eat in my father's palace. When Prince Ivan woke up the next day, there was on the table was a loaf covered with a wonderful design, castles, gardens, and tiny people. He was delighted. He wrapped the loaf in a sparkling white cloth and took it to Tar, who was looking at the loaves of the elder sons had brought. Their wives had tossed their dough into stove, and the old woman had said that their loaves were burnt black. The Tar glared at the first son's loaf and threw it aside. He took the second son's loaf and threw it that side. But when the Prince Ivan uncovered his loaf, the Tar exclaimed, "This bread is fit for royal table. This very evening I invite you all to a feast, sons and daughter-in-laws." Again Prince Ivan went home very downcast. "My father has invited us to the palace," he said, "but how can I take a frog?" Now we are ending our video here. Let you be excited to know what will happen. So watch videos for this suspense, then you will be knowing more. Okay then, bye, have a good day.